Yo, what's up guys? John Slayer, or GG Land, and back here in another story time. In this story time, it's a crazier one, so I saved it for 120 subscribers. We haven't hit 120 subscribers. We haven't hit 120 subscribers yet, but we're close enough. We're at 116, just 4 away, whatever. But full disclosure, Mom, if you're watching this video, click off. You don't need to watch this video, so I'm just gonna. Just click off. Dad, if you're watching it, I don't really care, because you probably don't care either. But yeah, I'm gonna get right into the story time. This story time was, well, like I said, one of the crazier ones, but this happened about like a week ago. Jesus, that did a flashback to 2014, but that's not what we're talking about. But this story time took place like about, actually, yeah, a week ago today. Yeah, a week ago today. Wow, shit. But we were sitting there, right? Most y'all gonna call me fake for doing this, but I don't really give a fuck on what you call me. His sister, she's one of a kind in the words of Speaker Knockers. All right, her name might not have been Nikki, but she was one of a kind. I'm getting off topic, but yeah, she was up there, you know. She was pretty hot, and everybody was making jokes like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck your sister, like that to me. He's like, yeah, whatever, and then y'all can't even get close. And I'm sitting there like like that, and I'm just laughing. And like, I looked at my phone one day, and she says, oh, we gotta give her a name. What seems like a name for her? Rachel. No, not Rachel. Mariah. Yeah, Mariah. But yeah, Mariah. But so it said Mariah has requested, Mariah87177.com has requested to add you on Instagram. Accept her follow request. I was like, okay, whatever. We're just friends. Alright, whatever. So I accepted it. I went through, seeing that she liked all my pictures. I'm like, oh, whatever. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. She's just giving me more likes, and I'm down for that. I'm gonna plug my Instagram this whole video. But yeah, Landon6366. But I'm like, okay, whatever. And like 2 minutes later, it said, what's it called? Oh my god. But it said, I think the exact words were, no shit, I almost said her real name, but the exact words were, hey, what's your Instagram? My bad. Hey, what's your Snapchat? I'ma add you. I'm like, alright. Text back an hour late. Within that hour, she managed to find my fucking Snapchat and add me. And she's sitting there like, oh yeah. She like, wait. And we started texting on it, Snapchat and shit, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, whatever. You're one of my best friends. Well, one of my best friends, sisters, my bad. Oh Jesus, she wasn't a guy. Okay, she was not a guy. Yeah, she wasn't a guy, but but yeah, so the only when I record I get fucking text messages. You know what, phone? Fuck off. Oh yeah, that was my other YouTube friend, but yeah. I'll plug his channel in the description too, but but she's saying that she's like, oh wait, so which friend are you? Because there's a lot of friends that go over to his house. I'm like, so I send her a picture of me. She's like, oh, so you're the cute one. I'm like, what it do, baby? Like that. I think I sent that text as one of the texts. Yeah, I did. And so we just started talking and stuff. She's like, oh yeah, so what are you doing right now? I'm like, oh, nothing, I'm just at the store. She's like, nice. I'm like, what about you? And she said, same. So I was like, alright, whatever, just a normal ass conversation. She just thinks I'm cute. And I'm like, yep, And I called one of my friends and I told him, he's like, you lying. So I screenshotted it. And he's sitting there, he's just dying, laughing his ass off. And so, this could be a part 1 of the story though. This is a pretty long story of what happened. And so I'm sitting there, just chilling, waiting for her to text back. I look down at my phone. It says, "So, what are you doing at the store?" Well, actually, no. I said, "Oh, nothing." I was gonna fuck with her, be like, "Oh yeah, I'm scared," because it was nighttime. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm scared of the dark." She's like, "Oh, I could come over if you're down." I'm like, "Shit." All right. And so I'm a complete scumbag for doing this, but I don't really give a fuck. Isaac, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But not really, but so we were sitting there, right? And I told my friend, because I called him up again, he's like, "You were fucking lying." I'm like, "No." And I text her, I'm like, "So what you want to do?" And she's like, "Oh, you can watch Netflix, Netflix, play games, anything." I'm like, "Shit, alright." And so she's sitting there, right? I'm sitting there like, "Hey mom, I need to go help my friend Isaac real quick with something in the garage." And I'm sitting there, I roll up to her house like that, and she's sitting there, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing? My brother's here." I'm like, "Alright, that don't mean anything." And so I'm sitting there, and right as I'm sitting there, and she gets up closer to me, so we're face to face and everything, and we're talking and laughing. I hear the door open, because it was a screen door, and that shit goes when it closes. When it closes. So I'm sitting there from like, oh shit, like that. So I think my skateboard behind a thing. If you guys have ever heard the Black Forces song, if you haven't, I'm putting that in the description too. Check it out. It's a fire ass song. It's not fire. It's just funny as hell. But I put the Black Forces on even though I was wearing white forces, and I ran, jumped, and I thought I was about to have a fight. But nah, fuck me, I wouldn't have fought him. That's one of my best friends. But I ran behind a fence, jumped over that shit, said like that, and I ran my ass home. And she texted me, she's like, "Hey, can you meet up at the park?" I'm like, yeah, it's kind of dark. And she's like, "Come on, you should just go to the park with us." I'm like, "With us?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm going there for like," wait, no, my bad, I'm going there by myself. I'm like, "Alright, when?" And she told me, I'm like, "Alright," like that. And this is where I'm leaving part 1 off. Part 2 dropping tomorrow. Run up the likes on this one if you want to see my mom. Run up the likes on this one and that one. So I want 10 likes in all. 5 likes on this video, 5 likes on the video tomorrow, and I'll have my mom react to this one and that one. So the full story tomorrow. Well, when we hit the goal of 10 likes and all. So been a crazy ass story time. It's gonna get even crazier tomorrow. This Giant Slayer or GG Landon, and I'm out. Peace.